All right, what's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out Young Teflon, Tiny Boo's Voice of the Streets freestyle with Kenny Allstar. So we got with Young Teflon and just from Tiny Boo's and just from the Voice of the Streets with Kenny Allstar, and especially with the whole content and everything else too with this from the Voice of the Streets from this video contains strong language and adult themes. So especially from this one right here, especially from when we got with Tiny Boost and with Young Teflon. So especially when you got the two coming from the both sides, but especially with Kenny All Star. So especially with the whole Kenny to the voice.
All right, then it is about that time, people. I've waited long enough for this, and it is about time we get real legendary with that Voice of the Streets.
Yeah.
Woo. Now these two don't need any introduction because they've both been up here and they've done individual ones. But this moment here, this is the moment I've been waiting for, man. Tiny Boost, Young Steph, what's going on?
Yeah.
They all did individual ones. They all came in. They all came in solo, did their own verse, and had everything goes too. Especially, yeah, that makes sense. Especially with the whole thing, because Teflon he be going crazy, and Tiny Boost he be having his whole words too. So especially when you with the whole BBC radio too, and you really finna just come from a different telegram and just have the whole thing and your notes and how everything else is just gonna just really just flow from there.
Been up here and they've done individual ones, but this moment here, this is the moment I've been waiting for, man. Tiny Boost, Young Steph, what's going on?
Yeah.
Alright,
Let's smoke this.
I ain't wasting no time. Let's go in, man.
Yo, I'm the truth like Beanie Mac. I lent the game to these suckers for a minute, now I need it back. And I smoke like one too many brothers, that's the reason why I'm breathing bad. Mr. Walk up and bring it, fam, I never need the beam attached. This is my life and I chose it. I sold it, they smoked it. We magicians with the if you bring.
Man, what he say? I sold it. They what? Yeah, that was that right there. That bar, and he said something about man he couldn't breathe because man everything goes to went from there. Like man, he sold it. They like something.
For a minute, now I need it back. And I smoke like one too many brothers, that's the reason why I'm breathing bad. Mr. Walk up and bring it, fam, I never need the beam attached. This is my life and I chose it. I sold it, they smoked it.
I sold it, they smoked it. Woof, hey, that's crazy. That's a crazy lyrics right there. Especially to hear the whole thing with that came to, hey, he did this and they, man, woof.
This is my life and I chose it. I sold it, they smoked it. We magicians with the if you bring me to your kitchen, I can show you couple stove tricks. Make your nose itch. We the reason why they're walking out the toilet and they're wiping off their nose tips. Cause I'm trying to hustle harder than they know. I need a pound and $1 shit. I might even take a peso. Cause I need my money longer than the train smoke. Trying to run it up faster than Usain Bolt. You see, you might be the captain of the yacht, but it's cool, we on the same boat. And if I want your spot, I throw you off just to see if you can stay afloat. I make a curry out of every last rapper that you claim a goat. And since I made it home, I'm the one that them niggas doing life say gave them hope. You wanna be a real nigga, I suggest you start taking notes. And it's death before the son of them, you know how to take the oath. I break my neck. One that them niggas doing life say gave them hope. You wanna be a real nigga, I suggest you start taking notes. And it's death before the son of them, you know how to take the oath. I break my neck before I break the code. Mommy told me don't waste your food, so you know I'm gonna scrape the bowl. I jump out like Trey and let it spray like.
Man, he just, at that point, man, the beat is just flowing through right with it, especially how we got the whole metabolism and everything else too. man, the notes, hey, like they say, you better take those notes and everything else too. Better scrape everything off too, especially with that, hey. Especially when it was dinner time, hey, that's what they said, man. Make sure you take everything off the plate, especially growing up too. Ah, you guys remember those days, man. Especially with that, but man, especially from the whole bars, cause man, the bars be having a whole different like note, note paragraph, and it was like it was already spoken. Especially how the whole thing be too, cause man, the jeopardy of the of just the bars is crazy. Just to see the whole income and pass like
For the son of them, you know how to take the oath. I break my neck before I break the code. Mommy told me don't waste your food, so you know I'm gonna scrape the bowl. I jump out like Trey and let it spray like dough. Me, myself, and I like De La Soul. Fully gangster, only way I know. Fully trained to the day I go. I know my headstone. Tell the streets I said Te Amo. Lord forgive me, I just play my role. No film, no script, yeah. It's like I phlegm in their face the way they feel what I spit.
hey, what did he say? Okay, he said no film, no script. Hey, it was no script, nothing. It's straight off of the man, straight off the top and everything else too. No film, no strip, especially how he just put that, basically leveled that. He basically came from there and just man, just scripted right there.
This is real as it gets. Always been a danger and a threat. I'ma hand the shit to Tef. Cause once again it's on.
Bear witness to the greatest. I spit that rose gold, they nickel plated. The market's overpriced and overrated, and half of these rappers outdated. When I was on my day shift, I sold it by the skip like Bayless, and made more plays than the artists on your playlist. But you ain't gotta play this. I tap my Apple Pay and spend your whole pay slip. I ain't one to play with, cause if I ever foul you, it's the flagrant.
What else?
She said she hate me, but she still miss my fragrance. We hustled on estate shit. We should've paid rent for the neighbors. I was never far from the danger. I had it in the park like a ranger. My niggas so dark, but didn't change up. Brought the Johnny Storm and made it flame up. Cause niggas trying to kill us, can't blame us.
Hey, especially how he just gave it a little. He gave it a little sense, a little bar sense, like the way he just rushed it. Hey, he gave us a little bit of a bars, but man, a little bit of bars. He crushed it, especially with the whole melodies. Like, especially how they be having the whole conversations going, and they be having everything. Like they be having just everything just running right with it. Especially with this, because this is what people actually want to be seeing and all that. Especially with the little bit of bars, little bit of this. You got everything extra going on. So, especially how they just be really just physically just coming through those stages and really put it this through this.
Made it flame up. Cause niggas trying to kill us, can't blame us. Listen, they ain't doing what we're doing, Kenny, man.
These sausages, stay out of the conversation.
Stay the fuck at home, cut the crap, you heard?
You don't know what beat that is. You don't even know what beat that is. Stop talking to me about rap music, man.
Stop, listen, man. You're not educated. You're not qualified for the conversation, Kenny. Tell them to stay at home. Do your research. It hit different when you do your research.
Your research and what beat that is.
It hit different when you know that beat. Yeah?
It hits different when you don't know that beat and you on the internet talking like you know shit about
Do your research.
Do your homework.
Folks, do your
Let's
research.
go, run the next rhythm. Let's go.
Get it.
I was gonna say I ain't gonna say that.
We're hosting it for you, Kenny. Don't worry, we got you. We got you, Kenny, man. BBC Radio 1 Extras, the Purple Heart Sharks, Tiny Boost, Young Teflon.
Man, for sure, too. Especially for sure, because especially how they just running the beat and how they just, like they say, a lot of people don't really know the beat, you know, because they just be getting on top of it and just, you know, just riding right with it. Like, especially how the beat is and everything else, too. How you just get it on something, you can really write with it and everything else, too, because a lot of people can't get on notes and just get on a off beat or just a not an inside beat or nothing. They just be going through. So to see this whole thing, how everything else be crumbling, man, they be having everything else too, especially with the whole lyrics, because the lyrics will really just envision, especially when you you missing some of those parts because sometimes you'll miss a bar. You be like, what just happened here? Because it's just the bars is just it's just so much going in and one last.
Don't worry, we got you, Kenny, man. BBC Radio 1 Extras, the Purple Heart Sharks, Tiny Boost, Young Teflon, DJ Kenny Allstar. Let's fucking get it.
Yeah.
Listen, summertime, I'm in shorts and a windbreaker. The block where I grew up was a sin maker. See this 5 clutch, that's a win maker. But if I aim it for your legs, that's the shin breaker. Line was decent in the day, but it was live at night. Back when I used to get it for the nicer price. I caught charges with my shin breaker. Line where I grew up was a sin maker. See this 5 clutch, that's a win maker. But if I aim it for your legs, that's the shin breaker. Line was decent in the day, but it was live at night. Back when I used to get it for the nicer price. I caught charges with my bros, but I never ratted.
Oof. Hey, I like how he just set in them bars and when everything else too. It was decent in the morning, but it was more late at night. Man, back then when we used to get stuff for the nicest prices, like man, tell me about that and everything else too, cause man, the way he just went in across that, like everything else just went past that, especially how the whole thing is, cause man, the way he's already starting off just with a fresh beat, fresh heat, cause like this another gram, like going from this.
Even though we grew up watching biker mice, we're swapping coin like the arcade, they wouldn't fit. But bro, just caught the handle with the wooden grip. Sometimes I feel there ain't a chick that I couldn't hit. It's like I'm up with the Miz, bro, I couldn't miss. You a customer. This wholesaler from Costco, this burger rate from I was out of town making drinks with it. I'm a hustler. 40.9, I'm Jimmy Butler. I push the big diesel like Vin Diesel. Before they turn snakes like they been weasels. We never saw the slime, we should have been cleaned you. All them dirty tricks, we should have been. But how they try and kill the Niger man? The niggas, I'm packed with the juice when I ride on man. Pause. Kids out the kitchen when I fire man. Forget the porch act, I jumped out the frying pan.
Alright, cool.
What he said, jumped out the fire pan. Hey, that was crazy right there. And like I said, they just having fun with the mic. They just going piece for piece and everything goes too special. How they just doing it and how they making everything just seem, man, especially how they, man, mic to mic. You know, they both collaborating and they got the whole thing going on. But man, fire pan is crazy to jump off a fire pan, like.
With the juice when I ride on man. Pause. Kids out the kitchen when I fire man. Forget the porch act, I jumped out the frying pan.
Alright, cool.
Pause.
Alright. Okay.
Sharp Bubs on the beat.
Alright, look, Sharp Bubs, look.
Let's get it.
I love this game.
You know it's real when the beef ain't dead and you're still alive. Kid in the park, all I ever did was slide. They never come outside.
Ooh, all I did was slide. They never came outside. Woof. Hey, you know what ain't what? That was a crazy misunderstanding bar right there. Where he just started it to
Pause.
Alright. Okay.
Sharp Bubs on the beat.
Alright, look, Sharp Bubs, look.
Let's get it.
I love this game.
You know it's real when the beef ain't dead and you're still alive. Kid in the park, all I ever did was slide. They never come outside. I heard about that and that you did. It's like you covered your eyes. Are you shooting and you missing, boy? I ain't impressed. Years on these streets and still ain't been checked. But it can happen, so don't think that we ain't in.
man, Boots really been on it too. With the game thing, like the freestyles and stuff like that too, he really just be changing the whole game. But man, especially from your blind sight, man, you really blinded and everything else too. That's way different, especially how this is like. 'Cause this, man, it's like they covered their eyes and everything else too. You know, he been in the game and everything else too. Like, man, that's a different CERN.
So still ain't been checked out. But it can happen, so don't think that we ain't invest in them hammers, cause you gotta play this game correct. Blocks that we came and threat. So if you see us in your town and we're painting it red, play for keeps, cause I can't let them play me again. Never live life like I can't Can't do a day in the pen. That bitch on the flick, I still came with a ting. And she can feel it in the walls cause I'm caving them in. I'm the road stepper, yellow brick boogie.
What
I
else?
see niggas boogie when they see me in the hood.
What else?
Go door to door like it's Girl Scout.
Hey, they see me boogie when they in the hoodie. Hey, I know about that. Hey, I know we all heard about that. Boogie with the hoodie. Hey, when he's in the hood, they be boogie.
Can't do a day in the pen. That bitch on the flick, I still came with a ting. And she can feel it in the walls cause I'm caving them in. I'm the road stepper, yellow brick boogie.
What
I
else?
see niggas boogie when they see me in the hood.
What else?
Go door to door like it's Girl Scout cookies. I need the still all blue like
Hey,
cookies.
Kenny, you listening?
How far I get whooshy on the bushy. Heart the color purple, no wookie. And I'm
Kenny, are you listening?
crumble and custard from Woolly.
Listen.
If you're old enough, you got
Hey, we just getting started too, especially how he just, man, how he's finishing it, man. That, man, everything else too. I knew this was already like crumbled. Was the way the whole thing is. Especially you got the whole thing. You got the last person and the last gen, man. Especially with this, with Boost, because Boost is really finna just have everything else just like crumbling.
and I'm
Kenny, are you listening?
Crumble and custard from Woolly.
Listen.
If you're old enough, you got understand fully. I'm a original gangster. You a wankster. My type of music
Ain't a prankster, yo.
I said my type of music
Ain't a prankster. Listen,
Fucking
tell him stay at home, Kenny, man. Tell him stay at home, bruv. Tell him the blanket's covering over their toes. They need to get back in, bro. Tell him stay at home,
I
Kenny,
messed
man.
up the bars and I still kept it flowing. Raw gutter.
Yeah.
What you know about that raw gutter?
You know,
What's
listen.
your homework on
For real, they being slept on. Everything else too special with the whole beat, man. Man, they really just running right through it, and you covered up and everything else too. You really just sleeping on them because they just like they be having so much going on, but it's like people don't really be hearing them, listening to them. So it's like that's why you guys never really got a chance to really hear like what's going on. But man, it's nice to see the view and everything else too, to see how they really be coming. Cause man, the beats, man, and everything else too is just be having a whole thing.
raw gutter?
Yeah.
What you know about that raw gutter?
You know,
What's your
listen.
homework on a raw gutter?
It hit different when you don't do your homework.
Don't play around, man. Yeah, man.
TBYT, Purple Heart Shocks.
Who won it? Who won it? Who better?
Young's Tef and Tiny Boost, stay out of it. Voice of the Streets, real legendary. Man, where can they find you, man? Plug the socials before we get out of it.
Aye, Peckham made boost.
Young's Teflon with an S. Cause man ain't young. Youngs.
Aye,
All right?
that was one take. They call us one take boys.
It
too.
was. I can confirm.
Yeah,
one
one
take.
take.
Fumble the bars, going back and all that. Holla at me. I'm gonna step the game.
Hey, that definitely was one take. Man. Especially how they be putting it too. So this is, man, especially from the Voice of the Streets with Kenny. But I feel like, this should have been that one take too. 'Cause especially a one take thing. Especially how they did it too. But Teflon and Tiny Boots, they really came across this and they really just, man, just spilled everything. Because they was really in there just doing their thing, repping and everything else too. Especially from the whole thing. But man, to see them come with this right here and Kenny, man, Kenny mixing that. Kenny got all the beat and everything else going on too. Man, this one definitely had the whole thing going. Especially from the whole thing, but especially from the whole Voice of the Streets freestyle with Kenny. So what can you say? Cause when you get on here, you gotta have everything else too, especially how they just had the breathe going and everything else too. They had like a different breathe, so especially with everything else too. But mainly from this one right here, if you guys didn't like this one right here, make sure you guys like, comment,